Hi everyone and welcome to our channel, and the purpose of this video is basically just to give you all a little insight into who we are and how we got into the fitness industry. So I suppose I was about 18 years old when I started getting into fitness. I think it started with just an exercise bike at home. So I used to just go on that. I think it was like my parents' exercise bike, and I used to just use that like a few times a week. And I remember going up to our local gym here in Cove and going on the treadmill. And I remember I was actually like too scared to run on the treadmill, so I just walked on it for like about half an hour until I started sweating, and that was my workout. So there was no like going into the weight section or even using machines or anything like that. I literally just walked on a treadmill. So that was like the first time I ever trained in a gym. So it just goes to show that like I didn't just have the confidence straight away to walk into any gym and go straight to the weight section. I definitely started really slowly. So then after that, I started joining like different kind of fitness classes and stuff, local classes, and I absolutely loved them. And that's where I definitely kind of started to see my passion for fitness grow. There's like box fit and kettlebells and all sorts of different types of fitness. And I just really, really loved it. I loved the feeling of challenging my body, pushing myself out of my comfort zone. That's kind of where my passion started.
So I started in my cousin's home gym in the shed when I was about 16. Um, it was very sporadic. There was no consistency there whatsoever at that time. I just went whenever I got the notion. Um, but that's what got me really interested in the area. So I decided to go to college then to study leisure and recreation management. And when I came out of that in 2006, I went straight to work and I've been in the industry since. So that's about 16 years now, and about half of that in my own gym. And I've always been interested in the weight training side of things.
So after I had done different types of fitness classes, I then got interested in CrossFit, and that's how I started training with a barbell and like lifting heavy weights, and it's where I learned to squat and all of that kind of much harder stuff to me. And so like CrossFit was really really hard, but I loved it, and I loved just pushing myself again that bit further. And I love the class environment and everything. And it was in CrossFit that I realized I had a passion for strength training. So basically, just lifting anything heavy. That's what I really enjoyed. So, and I was actually really surprised at the strength that I did have, or the strength that I gained when doing that. I was shocked. Like I remember deadlifting, some kind of weight. I can't even remember what it was, and just being so amazed that I could actually lift that weight. So then, obviously, when Mike opened up his gym in what year?
2014.
In 2014. So I was training in there full time, and we both had very kind of similar training styles then. So it was basically just strength training was what I was really passionate about for a long time in the gym. So like a powerlifting style training, but we never actually competed or wanted to compete or anything like that. It was just the enjoyment of doing it, really.
When I left college in, I think it was June 2006, not long after that, there was interviews being held for Aura Leisure, as it was called at the time, Coral Leisure now, here in Cove. Um, and I went straight into that job then in August of the same year. So I was just very lucky that that opened, coinciding with me leaving college. Um, so I learned my trade there for about 8 years before opening my own spot in the end of 2014.
I kept kind of building up my passion for training in Mike's gym, and over the years it just grew and grew, my love for training. I then kind of started doing different styles. Mike used to always write my program for me, and then I kind of got into like writing my own programs and stuff like that. and just looking at different types of fitness, that it wasn't just strength training. I started training for physique goals and just wanting to be able to perform, anything difficult that I wasn't good at. I wanted to try and become good at it. So things like pull-ups and stuff like that. In 2017, I decided that I wanted to do a personal training course. So I went and did that and qualified in 2018. I was also working full-time in our family business, so I was trying to juggle the two, which was kind of hard. But I got qualified anyway, and I was able to work as a PT down in the gym with Mike, and I did that for about a year, and I absolutely loved it. It was so enjoyable. I loved just working with women and basically just watching what women were capable of doing, being able to see what they were able to do. I just found that so inspiring and motivating. So in 2020, then I did 2 nutrition courses. So I did one with the Irish Institute of Nutrition and Health. So that was sports nutrition, and then I did nutrition again with the Advanced Coaching Academy. It allowed me to set up my own online business, LMC Health and Fitness.
And in 2017, when Lou decided to go back and do personal training, I decided to do a nutrition course at that time. I went back and studied for a year with the Irish Institute of Nutrition and Health, and it was just a way of upskilling in the industry and allowed me then to write nutrition plans.
That leads us to where we are today now, which is Mike running the gym, so Next Generation Strength and Conditioning, and doing the nutrition coaching as well. And then I have my online business, LMC Health and Fitness, and I am also working down in the gym as well, doing PT. So we absolutely love the gym, and it has really, kind of come into its own in the last couple of years. How many years is it there now?
Nearly 7.5 years.
So 7.5 years, yeah, and just all the people we have down there, past and present, have just been fantastic. It kind of started out almost like a powerlifting style gym in the beginning, and everyone was aiming to do maxes and lift really heavy weight. There was a lot of kind of strongman training as well, and now it has kind of taken a little bit of a shift. There is a lot of women going to the gym at the moment. They're so regimented with their routine. They're down there training without fail, and just working on their goals, and it's just unbelievable to see it. But we laugh and joke now and call it a women's gym, but obviously there's loads of men that go there as well, and that have been going there for long term. It's a nice mixture at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, when I first opened, I thought I'd have to convince women to come and train there, but
yeah,
that's not the case anymore, definitely. But yeah, we've got all different types of people come through the gym, training for various different reasons. I have a really good clientele there. They're very consistent. So yeah, a very good group of people there, and there always has been. And I'm sure it will continue that way as well.
So what year did you kind of start working in the industry?
2006.
Yeah, so it is definitely very different since then to now, and for the better. It's definitely way better now. And so things like weight training and stuff for women is huge now, and it has been for quite some time. When I started training, like I said, my first workout was just walking on a treadmill. Now there's girls 16, 17, 18 starting out their fitness journey, and they're going straight to the weight section and training with a barbell. That was almost unheard of when I was 18. So it definitely has changed for the better now.
I remember when I first started, it was very rare you'd see women in the weight section in the gym. In the last 7 years, that's exploded. In terms of strength training across the board, men and women, it's not unusual to see women deadlifting 100 plus now, or men deadlifting 200 plus, or bench pressing crazy numbers. That wasn't a very regular occurrence when I first started out, but it's brilliant to see now, especially the young lads, because there seems to be more of a culture now towards the gym and health and fitness rather than the pub or the Burma steps or whatever people used to do.
I wouldn't know anything about that. But No, like I think the nutrition side of things as well is playing a massive role now. So like there's young people now actually care what they're eating, they're fueling their workouts, they're having pre and post workout meals. Like these young lads starting out are doing so well and lifting, you know, massive weight at such a young age, and they've got fantastic potential now. So definitely things are looking up far better than, you know, 10 years ago.
There's a lot more knowledge out there now around training and that. So, and a lot of people, just in Cove alone, working in this industry. So there's lots of different areas you can get good information from just in Cove alone.
So thanks very much everyone for watching. We just basically wanted to let everyone know who we were and where we came from and how the gym started. If you would like to like this video and subscribe as well, we'd be absolutely delighted. And in future, going forward with our videos, we would like to do more kind of vlogging style stuff, training, nutrition. So if you could let us know as well what you would like to see more of, we'd love to hear your suggestions. So thanks for watching.
Cheers.